What up, crypto lovers and enthusiasts? Happy day today. Over the weekend, I see it, manipulation. We're going to take a look at the charts to see what the charts say. But over the weekend, Bitcoin dropped terribly. It has rebounded now. I'll give you my thoughts. And hopefully some of you guys were able to step in, because during times like that, that's the great times to buy. Although there's a lot of fear, that's exactly when you should be doing it. And I know a lot of this stuff is counterintuitive or contrarian, but that's how you got to kind of train your brain to be in these markets. Anyways, we're going to take a look at Bitcoin. We're going to take a look at Toshi. We're going to take a look at a bunch of the main base plays, and then we will take a look, if we have time, at some of the Solana AI plays to see what's going on there, because I do like some of the plays there. We'll take a look at most of the plays that I like. And so without further ado, let's do this. Okay. Oh, look at the CME futures. Dropped here, over the weekend. There's a gap right here, so I think that will probably get filled. Notice how there's a gap down here. Notice how there's a gap here that hasn't gotten filled. This happened on the 8th of November. Could it be that we're gonna come back down and touch it now? I don't know. Anyways, over the weekend, look at this. See that? No, I'm sorry. That was today. Over the weekend, you'll see a bit over here. But there's a gap right here, so I'm pretty sure that'll get filled. But maybe we come back up and then maybe come back down a little bit. Let's see what happens. Friday, right? This is when it all started. Saturday it's dropped. Sunday it dropped more. Okay, it dropped down as low as 96,000, and then this actually happens. This opens up on Sunday during my time, like late in the evening. So Sunday late at night. Although this is a Monday, today's candle. It did drop some more, right? It did drop some more, but all this time it has, after this drop to 91,500, 91,556, more or less 64, 91,564. It has been fighting, and it is right here, right in between 99,200 and 97,000. So I mean, looking at it like this, it has respected this line, right? It has respected in the sense that we have not had a body close below it. Even with this massive drop, it didn't close below it, so that shows some strength. It shows a lot of strength, actually, and it shows that it is respecting this line right here. But this line goes lower every time. The good thing is that this line here, this area of support, that if we do come down here, it goes higher every time. And today it's already at 90,000. Okay, so going forward, if it does touch this line, it at least touch it above 90,000. All right, so keep that in mind. But I don't know that we touch it. To me, this felt and looks like manipulation, just taking advantage of a weekend where there's low volatility and well, drop the markets, get people scared, liquidate. Almost $200 billion were liquidated over the market. Almost $200 billion. Let that sink in. I think the last count was 188 billion. So let that sink in. I mean, they got a lot of money out of the markets, guys. Okay, market makers. And then I was seeing that one of the market makers was like, yeah, you know, we don't do that. That's a bull. I worked when I was young, in like my 20s. I worked for a Forex trading firm, and I imagine it's the same thing. So they had a trading desk, they had a book, an A book and a B book. If they had good traders that traded on their platform, they would put them on the A book, which means that they would just match them up with another trader to do a buy and sell. Now that means that they're neutral on the position. But if they had bad traders, and the majority of them were bad, they would take the other side of the trade, and that means if the trader lost, they would win that money. And the same thing. I know this isn't Forex, but I mean, I think they do the same thing. I'm pretty sure that they have an A book and a B book, and I'm pretty sure that money found its way to a lot of these market makers, liquidity providers, and exchanges, guys. All right, just for what it is, from what I know. All right, and so this candle, back to this candle, today's candle, if it closes like this, it also means a reversal of this. So that's a pretty strong reversal. Here you can see an example of one, and what happened here, it moved up. All right, so it could be possible that maybe we hang out here for another day or two and then start moving up, or maybe we start slowly kind of grinding up again. Okay, maybe a little V-shaped recovery. Let's see. It'll be interesting to see what tomorrow's candle is. If hopefully we can go above 99,300 and get back into this channel. I think we will, unless there's a little bit more manipulation. Who knows if the manipulation is over, but what this also is opportunity. I hope some of you guys were able to go in and buy. All right, now there is fear in the markets, obviously. The DXY, look at that big pump, and now it gave back some. So I mean, the DXY is moving up again. Look at this drop right here. All right, we'll see. Look at this drop on the Dow Jones, but it's rebounding. Everything looks like it's rebounding. Big drop right here on the Nasdaq, rebounding. It just, I don't know, to me it just screams like manipulation. Rebounding again. All right, so let's see what's going on here. Government 2-year bond yields is up. 10-year is kind of sideways and below this line. That's good. Things don't look horrible. Gold is at new all-time highs. Okay, another day, another all-time high. So there is fear. There's fear. People are moving into safe havens. That's why you see gold up. That's why you see the DXY up. Big shot up for the DXY. But again, to me, like I said, I do see manipulation. Let's see what happens. Let's see if we can get back over 100,000. I think we will. I think this is behind us. All right. So this opportunity lasted over the weekend, and that was pretty much it. So hope some of you guys were there watching and you get your buys in. Look at this massive wick for Bitcoin dominance, huh? Look at that. It just ripped right through 64. Oh yeah, look at that. Let's see what happens here if we come back down. This is right here at 66. All right, this is what this looks like. Wow, look at that. That's amazing. So let's see what happens here. I think, you know, out of nowhere, right? I thought we were coming back down, and out of nowhere, just boom, rip back up, rip back up. And let's see this 66%. This is essentially just a massive channel that Bitcoin dominance is in, and we're closing in on touching the top. I thought maybe we could see this at the peak of the bull run, but we're getting there kind of early. So I don't know that we go up much higher, kind of hang out, maybe come and just kind of do this a few times, you know, and then maybe one of the last times that it does, it breaks up above and then comes right back down, and that's when the altcoin super season will be. Look at this big drop right here. Look at this big drop on the total market cap, excluding the top 10. It's crypto. But look at that. Got eaten right back up. Man, it just, to me, again, everything just looks like just all these whacks, all these streaks, like manipulation. But hey, if you could take advantage of it, and I hope some of you did, it'd be really cool. You'd probably be up on the positions that you bought over the weekend. Mr. Miggles dropped a lot, right? Dropped a lot. And then today, big move back up. Toshi, after it was dropping, it touched the 786 and then it rebounded a lot. Now, Toshi is interesting because I still think we have consolidation, but could be that this was the low. This was the low, and now it could oscillate just above it and kind of figure out where the top is, and then just kind of oscillate, right? Maybe between the 618 and the 786, not necessarily coming back down here to 3059, although it's completely possible. All right, I think it still has more to go, unless Toshi breaks through here to 0012 and then 0015. If it does that in the next couple of days, then that was pretty much it, and this thing's going higher. But if not, then I can just see it consolidating for a little while, probably another I don't know, maybe another 30 days or so, guys, right? So that's Toshi. Hopefully you were able to buy over the weekend. Keycat, after this drop, I think maybe it's going to hang out here for a little bit, before it does move up. So I mean, Keycat would be in a great area to purchase. And Dogami showing a lot of strength, similar to Toshi, right? It came down here, touched this. Look at that. That would have been great. I would have loved to have picked that up there, but I've been having trouble with my MetaMask and lately a couple of times it happened, and most recent one I put in for a transaction and it just kind of stays there for hours, and so I can't do anything until that pending transaction fails. What a pain in the butt. They need to do something about that, but I don't know if they can do anything about that. Anyways, dogging me right here. Nice drop, big move up. I think it's showing a lot of strength, guys. I think it's showing a lot of strength. I don't know that we go too much below it. I think we are going to do this shoulder right here, and if that is in fact the last shoulder of an inverse head and shoulder, this thing is going way higher once it breaks this here. 3079, 308. All right, so make sure you position yourselves accordingly. I like Ski Mask. Ski Mask yesterday was the lowest it's been. Actually Monday, it dropped lower, 8 cents. Yes, what happened? Almost. After this one, I gotta do another one, and then I gotta do two little small ones. So then after that, I'll be done. All right. So Ski Mask, dog. It still looks like it's trying to see. This is my case for Toshi, right? After a big move up, the consolidation. So this is what we can expect for Toshi. Although it's not going to look exactly like this, obviously, but something along these lines. Toshi already dropped this low. All right, so I mean, maybe it did the low and it's moving up. Hopefully for ski mask stock, for some of you that are in it, this is the low, and from here it kind of maybe it was sideways for a little bit and then moves up again. Benji I like as well. Look at how volatile Benji is, base and G. All right, I think it's consolidating. Maybe it goes back down, but at least it's keeping the 618. I don't know that it comes back down to the 786, but it's possible. For right now, it's showing some strength, although we could consolidate sideways for a little more before next move. We just got to get out of this area where it's been forever. It hasn't been able to do it, but I think eventually it will. I think this is a good project as well. All right, cool. All right, let's take a look at some of these plays over here. Solana. I know Solana's been beat up a lot. The Solana plays have been beat up a lot. What do I like? I like Beans. Beans is a great buy price, guys. Look at how much it's dropped, and that's why I told you guys gotta be careful. Although it looks like maybe the next couple of days right here, you know, when everything is dropping, it kind of stayed right here. So maybe, just maybe, this is the floor right now. 3.9 million market cap. So I mean, nibbling right here and waiting, Although it could go a little lower. So this might be the beginning of sideways consolidation, although it doesn't mean we can't just drift a little lower. All right, but I mean, right now, yes, good buy areas, and I like that. I like this project. Another project I do like IQ. I do like IQ 6900. Definitely consolidating sideways right here. I mean, this would be the sideways consolidation for IQ 6900. Let's see, what else do I like here? Look, Quant came back hard, huh? 33%, although it's still down, still way down. Let's see. Maybe this is sideways. I mean, maybe this is the where it bottomed out. Ouch. I also like Alchemist AI, 30 million market cap. If this candle stays the way it is, it could be the beginning of a reversal, right? The other side of this kind of like rounded bottom, right? Something like that. So I mean, maybe, just maybe, this might be the bottom. All right, Alchemist AI, I like this project. I also like this one, Agent Tank, and it's starting to move up. Maybe this could be the beginning of a V-shaped recovery, and I mentioned Agent Tank likes to do V-shaped recovery. Obviously, you could easily see that right here. Boom, see, a couple of times it's dropped, and it doesn't bottom out like a rounded bottom. It does these violent V-shapes, as you can see, and maybe, just maybe, this is also the beginning of a violent V-shape, and hopefully it'll move up. I think it's a good project. I think it's going to do well. ARC, I like. It's up 50% in the last 24 hours, as you can see. Let's see what happens here. I think maybe this might have been the floor, although it could do something like this, right? Consolidate, come back down, sideways. But if that's the case, then that's when you pick up. All right, ARC, AI rig complex. What else? Bobcat, up 41%. Very nice, very nice. It's dropped a lot. Let's see what happens here. Could be this area was the area that it wants to stay at, right? It dropped low right here, and now it kind of just wants to stay right around here. So I could picture it sideways consolidation, although there is a line down here. It could drop down there, but I mean, I think that depends on what the rest of the market does. That the rest of the market dumped so hard and it only stayed right here, then to me and for a lot of these projects, that means that maybe, just maybe, that the bottom is in for them. So, but I mean, you know, the consolidation could last. It doesn't, just because the bottom is in doesn't mean that it's going right up. It could make a V-shape. I mean, a V-shape recovery right up, but it could also just mean it's going to go sideways for a little while, drift down maybe a little bit more, right around the area where you buy, but that's where you pick up, you hold, and you wait. And I think that's it, guys. I think that's it. Let's see what happens with Bitcoin today. Doesn't mean it's over, but I mean, let's see. It'd be good that it stays. It'd be good that it stays in between this open mouth right here, right? In between 99,200 and 97,180. Let's see what happens here. If it stays like this, if it closes like this, and it's still too early, we're hours away from a close. But if it closes like this, then yeah, that's a reversal candle. Nice long wick. And to me, manipulation over the weekend, guys. I hope some of you guys took advantage of it. If not, there's still good buying opportunities. Make sure that you position yourselves, because I think we are going higher eventually. There is a guy from Trump's crypto czar, Trump's crypto person is supposed to talk, I think, tomorrow or something. I'll get some more information. It'll be interesting to see what he says. I think it'll be bullish though, for the crypto market. So I mean, maybe the local bottom might be in. It doesn't mean that we're gonna go right up. It could mean we can consolidate, we could drift a little lower, go sideways. But if that is the case, position yourselves accordingly, guys, because eventually we are going to turn around and we're going to go much higher. All right, guys, leave it there. I hope you guys had a good weekend. I hope you guys survived the weekend. I hope guys that have positions didn't sell over the weekend. That's the worst thing that you can do. If you don't have capital, you just hold. Right? If you did have capital, hopefully you were brave enough to put some in there, because today you'd probably be a little happier. The positions that you bought last night, yesterday, over the weekend are probably up right now. Cool. Guys, if you can, please like, please subscribe, please leave a comment, trying to grow this channel. All that stuff really does help. With all that said, I will see you guys tomorrow. Have a good one. Peace.